Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm doing another exciting topic of reusing items that you may or may not have, but I do think most people either drink milk or juice from a carton. So that's what we're going to be talking about. If you have these or these or these, they're all wonderful and can be reused. I, right now, am trying not to buy anything in a carton, but I still have a few left lying around, and I have a few things that I'm going to use them for. And I have 6 different things that I use these for, and I'm sure there's more out there, but this is what I have personally used them for. So let's get started. The first one is pretty straightforward. I have used them as planters. Right now I have a snapdragon that I'm trying to bring back to life in here, and we'll see how that goes. But I just basically cut the carton in half and put some stones or rocks, I guess, on the bottom, and then filled it up with soil and put this in there. And there you go, pretty much a free planter. And the second one is kind of an unusual one, but building blocks. My mom actually came up with this one. But if you have cartons in all different shapes and sizes, if you squish the tops down, and then you can tape the tops down and cover them up in different colored papers, and they come out as a wonderful building blocks of all different sizes. You can get the thicker ones, the smaller, and the even tinier ones. And these are really great for if you have 1-year-olds and 2-year-olds who love to build but also love to throw things that are hard, or just throw anything. Like my little nephew, he has always throwing things, and sometimes it can hurt, but with these you don't have to really worry about him hurting anyone, unless of course he gets a corner in your eye or something. But for the most part, it won't ruin any of your furniture or walls if these get thrown at it. So that's what I'm going to be doing with the rest of mine. I have quite a few saved up, so I'm going to make him a building block set in the next couple months for yeah, just for to play with, because he doesn't actually have any building blocks right now. So that's what I'm going to do with mine. The next thing I've used them for is food storage. If you wash them out really well, these are waterproof, and as long as you're not heating anything up with them, you can put all kinds of things in there, liquids even. And then obviously you don't want to freeze it on its side, but I just tape the top down, and this tip I actually got from my Oma. This is what she used to do all the time. You can put broths, you can put herbs, sauces, all kinds of stuff, and then as long as you tape it down and then mark what's in here, then at least you'll know what's in there, and put the date on there. And once it's frozen, it won't spill. And as well, if you use it up in a few months, it will stay sealed as well. I've never had an issue with any kind of freezer burn or anything like that. The next one we have done, I don't have any to show you, but obviously you can make birdhouses out of these. All I've done is I've cut a tiny little hole out of them, and we've decorated them and just left them with a hole in it and hung it up. Or you can put bird seed in here. You can just make a hole through the top and put some string or rope, whatever you have, and let your kids decorate it with obviously bird-friendly materials. And there you go, you have a cheap and fun arts and crafts project to do with your kids, and then you're giving some birds a place to live as well. Then the next one I have is these are perfect for making little houses of. I don't know if you guys have ever heard, but they had this toy when I was growing up called Polly Pockets, and now they made them really huge, but they used to be like really small, and they came with these tiny little dolls, and I found that these make a wonderful little house if you can find a small sized doll and small little furniture that you can even make yourself. And I just cut one side open that it flaps open and closed, and then put a couple pieces of furniture in there and a little doll, and you know, you have hours of play for a little girl, and that was one thing I really enjoy doing with these. And then you can even make a little town. You can make all kinds of different houses and buildings and just set them up as a town. And then the other thing I've done, some of you may have seen this in my fairy garden that I made for my daughter. I made this little cottage, fairy cottage, and I just glued stone. First I painted it brown, and then I glued stones that I had found. And then I put a little stick that I chopped up for the chimney with an acorn hat on the top. And then this is moss that I had in my backyard. And these are all sticks from branches and trees that were dead, and I just chopped them all up, and I did the sides like that. And then the only thing that I actually bought, other than the carton that had something in it, was this little butterfly, and I got a whole set of those. I got those from the dollar store. And then obviously the paint, but that came in a set as well. I just cut out little windows and a little door, and I put this in there. I mean, the sky's the limit with these things, and my daughter loves it. It's such a cute little house. And then the last one I have is organization. If you have bobby pins or any kind of small makeup or anything, I just cut them down to however tall or short you want, and then you can put them all in a drawer. Obviously you want to wash them before you do this, and you can either put color on them or just leave them as is, and then just put a bunch of them in your drawer, so when you open them, it'll all be organized and separated, and you won't have to go through all your stuff to find them. And that is basically my list of different ways to reuse old milk or juice or whatever kind of carton, these kind of cartons you have. And yeah, I hope this was helpful to you, and I hope that you enjoyed this video. And I have a bunch more videos like this coming up, so let me know if you have any things that you would like to see a video on, maybe for something that you would like to reuse but don't know how. So let me know in the comments, and let me know if you enjoyed this video. Other than that, I hope you all have a fabulous day, and I will see you all next time. Bye!